Dear students, welcome to my YouTube channel Strength in English. In this session, we are going to learn what is cultural program review, what is the importance of cultural program review in writing, how to write a cultural program review. These are three things we are going to understand, we are going to learn in this session. Students, it is very important to understand what is the objective of cultural program. Cultural programs are always associated with the celebrations. Celebrations can be Diwali, Navratri, Independence Day, Republic Day, Gandhi Jayanti, Onam, Pongal, any festival for the matter. For any festival which is of very important in our life, in our culture, tradition, we always have a program. We call it cultural program. Why? That particular program goes along with our own culture. So therefore, the cultural program has been established to enhance the cultural aspect which is based on a common cultural heritage. You see, whether we have Independence Day, whether we have Republic Day, whether we have Diwali, Pongal, Onam, Navratri, we have always cultural program. Why? First of all, it is to remind ourselves we belong to this particular culture, lot of richness in this particular culture. Second thing, we need to give our own culture to the present as well as the future generation, the youth, the children, those who are part of this culture. So therefore, it is a point, it is a platform, it is an occasion for everyone to learn the importance element, the importance of cultural aspect present in our day-to-day life. So therefore, ultimately cultural programs bring harmony among varied religious traditions and distinctive communities. Because when we have cultural program, we all of us come together for what? Good celebration. Coming together is always brings harmony, happiness, prosperity, peace, exchange of ideas, sharing one's own brotherhood, etc. So therefore, cultural programs bring harmony. So therefore, one can enjoy a renowned cultural program consisting of classical and modern Indian live performances as well as Indo-Western fusion. So we can categorically uh, divide. First one is classical, second one is modern Indian live performances, third one recently what has been coming up, that is Indo-Western fusion. Dear students, when we learn how to write a good cultural program review, these are the 5 points we need to remember. Introduction, organization, mode of presentation, fourth one is technical aspects, the last one is conclusion. These 5 points give a broad picture of how to write a good cultural program review. Students, here we are going to understand how to write an introduction. The first place you can write a brief introduction of the program. What do I mean brief introduction of the program? I mean to say to state the brief idea of the program. You can state what the program is all about in 1 or 2 sentences. Secondly, theme. Theme plays a very important role with regard to cultural program. The cultural program can be of Independence Day. But what would be the theme? The theme can be sacrifice. The theme can be patriotic spirit, etc. So what theme would you like to have for the particular program? In third place, venue, date and time. Where the program is going to be held, what date, what time, etc. Then fourth one, objective. Objective is very important. What do you want to achieve from this particular program, or what do you want the audience to have? Okay, what do you want the audience to have from this particular program? So objective, what is the ultimate aim? What is ultimate goal of this particular program? That you can state in objective. Students, secondly, we have organization. When we think of any cultural program, it is understood that every cultural program has to be organized. So first one, we have name of the organizer, or we can say name of the organizers. Who is organizing this particular program and who are the people who are organizing the particular program can be stated. Secondly, we have welcome speech. Who gives the welcome speech? What is stated in the welcome speech? What is the impact? What is the importance of welcome speech? That also you can state. Thirdly, we have lighting of lamps by the chief guest and other people, those who are lighting the lamps. Fourth one, we have list of programs. So what are the programs you are going to have in this cultural program? And then fourth one, duration. Each program, how long you are going to take. Based on that, you are going to have the time. The time is already you have studied introduction itself. Is it of 1 hour? Is it of 2 hours? Is it of 3 hours? So according to the length of the program, you need to organize the time, the duration for each program. Students, thirdly, we talk about mode of presentation. When we talk about mode of presentation, we mean it can be drama, short play, music, dance, one act show, speech, mime, etc. So when we talk about a formal function, we always have list of programs. But other times, for example, that if you're going outside, you at times you go to watch the play, at times you go to watch the dance, at times you go to watch the musical concert, etc. So that would be the mode of presentation. Okay, the entire program can be of drama, the entire program can be of short play, the entire program can be of musical concert, the entire program can be of dance. This is what I'm talking about, mode of presentation at that point of time. But here we mean to say list of programs. So how it has been presented. Students, fourthly, we have technical aspects. Technical aspects play a very important role with regard to the cultural program review. First one, we have describe the setting of the stage. Because the setting of the stage plays a very important role, because the program is going to be held on the stage. So therefore all the audience observation, all the audience preoccupation, all the audience attention completely based on the stage. So therefore the setting of the stage plays a very important role with regard to cultural program review. So therefore we need to describe significantly about the setting of the stage. Secondly, we have describe how lighting was used to create atmosphere. The purpose of lighting is for what? To create atmosphere. What kind of expressions are expressed by the performers, participants, emotions, feelings, etc. And then visual and sound effects. How the soundtracks create mood or atmosphere. Did the sound quality enhance or detract the performance? So cultural program means we can understand the sound, the voice, maybe the music, the song of the dance, etc. So therefore, so with even the quality of each and every sound or music, song of the dance, etc., plays a very important role. Fourth one, costumes. How did the choice of colors and design suit the overall look of the performance? How did the choice of colors and designs suit the overall look of the performance? So ultimately, the best taste comes how the presentation has been. So therefore, ultimately, it lies with the costume. Students, finally, we have conclusion. The conclusion, you can talk about your opinion on the play, or you can say your opinion on the performance. How can you say your opinion of the performance? You can say how the program was. Was the program entertaining, exciting, funny, creative, engaging, enjoyable, inspirational, amazing, amusing, at times boring, or distasteful, confusing, etc. This is what you can talk about the program. And then you can talk about style of performance. You can explain the performance, how has been the performance throughout the cultural program. And then you can include imagery, grouping, pace and timing, atmosphere and mood. All those can be explained. And then students, you also can state your own likes and dislikes, your ratings of the particular program, recommendations, etc. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Okay, students, now let us begin doing something. Students, here we have a sample of the cultural program review. You need to understand very clearly the language of the cultural program is past tense. Therefore, remember that at times you can use the present tense where you want to state the facts, no problem. But overall, you need to keep the past tense. The language of the cultural program is past tense. The first one, you need to give the title. The art of bringing to life. The title can be always creative, thought-provoking, inspirational, etc. The art of bringing to life. The cultural programs in Jaipur are unique in their own ways. A visit to a cultural program in Jaipur unveiled the beauty and uniqueness of the performances that were presented. The regional park authorities conducted the program and the newly designed park was commemorated, which had been given a traditional look. People were invited to the Sarojini National Park on 17th January 2021. The park authorities expected all the people to realize the change in park and how the park was given an ancient and traditional look. The chief guest who was invited was a famous regional actress. The manager of the park gave the welcome speech. Later, the chief guest lighted lamps and cut the pretty ribbon to symbolize the newly grand opening of the park. A number of performances were showcased to the public. In a matter of about 2 hours, the people watching the show were amazed. The cultural program consisted of dance performances, music performances, art pieces traditional to Rajasthan were also presented. Of all performances, the puppet show was most liked by all of its audience. The fact is that no village fair, no religious festival, And no social gathering can be complete without the Kathputlits. The Kathputlits are made with a great amount of creativity. A puppeteer is the person who brings the puppets to life by attaching strings to his fingers. The puppets in the program wore beautiful clothes. The female puppets wore traditional Rajasthani garbs like the Gagra, Choli and Odini. The male puppets were dressed in the Akhan and long kurtas. The costumes were of vibrant colors and made the environment look pretty. A beautiful show was presented with the singers, a narrator and Panda puppeteer. The singers sang melodies while the narrator narrated the tale of ancient Rajasthan. Moreover, the cultural program was conducted very well and it was thoroughly enjoyed by all the people. The puppet show was the grand attraction. However, the other performances were also well organized. Students, you understood the sample of the cultural program review. Now here we have an assignment. What is the assignment? Various fests and cultural programs are organized at schools which are not only a celebration of student life but also help students build their organizational skills, technical knowledge, team spirit, networking skills, etc. Write a cultural program review that had a great impact in your mind. Thank you, students. Thank you for attending the session. Thank you for learning how to write a cultural program review. After watching this video, kindly put forth your comments. If you really like this video, kindly click this like icon. At the same time that kindly subscribe to this channel and then you can forward to your friends, students, teachers and everyone. So therefore we can create a platform for good teaching and good learning. Thank you so much, students. God bless everyone.